Okay, I'm going to warn you. The sun came out. I'm in a little bit better mood. But I did do my walkabout at the Old Town Park in Macedonia. And I like it here. It's a real nice looking place. But it reminded me of how much of this stuff is all gone now. And I kind of got into a rant at the end of the video. I'm not going to apologize for it. Man's got a right to express himself. And since how I'm not headed to Washington, D.C., and I don't expect to ever get to Washington, D.C., this may be the only chance I have to redress my grievances is on these videos. Enjoy it. Hope you like what I'm trying to say. Thank you. In advance.
Well, this is the boat landing at Old Town Park. Why do they call it Old Town? I don't know. But Old Town Park, Macedonia, Iowa. That right there goes down to the boat launch, and that is the Nishnabotna flowing by. And that thing is muddy, and that is high on the banks, but as you can see, it's got about 6 feet maybe before it reaches where it's been recently. In other words, in the last year or two. You can see all the fall away up there, the erosion from it. The nice park, as I'm trying to look over it, I came over here because this area was graveled in pretty good. And I figured that it would be a good safe bet. As saturated as the ground is, I tried to show that in the video, in my last video when I was at Greenville, Iowa, but it didn't come out. Alright, we got farmers getting ready to get out in their fields, but they can't get out in their fields. They can drag it out to the area and then park it and wait. Everything is hurry up and wait right now. This rain really dogged things down, but it looks like it's going to clear out for now anyway. I haven't bothered to listen to Noah yet today. Let's see what he says. Because the sun came out, and a little while ago while I was shaking down the videos, shaping them out, and I'm going to tell you what, it felt good. It felt really, really, really good. I'm not taking a walk now. Still windy. Boy, I love the sound of the wind in these trees. Ooh, I love the sound of the wind in the trees. This is a parking area. It's designed for tents, primarily. County park. County takes care of it. County landing to the Nishnabotna down there. Small boat zone, I think. Rafts. Wind like this, I wouldn't want to have to pedal anything. Paddle or pedal. I think I'd want to have myself in a leash. An electric motor. Pull it along. Canoe, maybe, with an electric motor. This wind is fierce out here today. I don't know what it's running. I haven't seen any small dogs, so I can tell how fast it's going. Access number 47. West Nishnabotna Water Trail. Sign says carry in, carry out. What you bring, you take. And I think it should be like that. Here, there is plenty of space for tent camping. As the summer rolls on, you can see tent camping over there. Car parking, very little. I've got one strand that goes way back there. If you drive, as saturated as that ground is right now, you step off the pack lane, you're done. You are done if you do that. I'm walking. You know, it might be windy, it might still be cold, but the sun is out. Well, I was trying to hide behind a tree, or trying to hide behind some clouds right now, but it's up there. First time I've seen it in about 4 days. Old Town Park, Bedrock Formation. I guess once upon a time was a grist mill here. This was the Norman Crossing area. In 1846. When a limestone rock bottom was located. That's when they crossed. Macedonia Bridge. First river across Nishnabotna, built in 1848 for a toll bridge. And it says here that historians refer to the fact that Brigham Young and his band brought bluegrass to replace prairie grass. They then sowed it in the neck of the old bend of the river. Western Iowa bluegrass got its start right there. When the Macedonia later settled, about 15 years later, it was a common pilgrimage to go down west of the flour mill and strip bluegrass seed. Keep it going. There's the Nishnabotna. You know, they were a hardy bunch of people lived around here back then. The town right now is a real nice little town. Real nice little town. No motorized vehicles. Got a little burn barrel there, which I wouldn't recommend to burn today. You might start an ember that would lay waste to Illinois. They wouldn't have the money to fight the fire. Wouldn't that be a shame? It would. It'd be a shame. Everything around here is too wet, it's too soaked, too waterlogged right now from all that rain to get a fire going. Well, folks, I'm on my way back to the van. You can see it sitting off over there. Old Jerome. Finally warmed up enough, I got up underneath there and hardlined the fuel tank. I only have one fuel tank now. It's only a 20-gallon tank. But, hey, you know, you do what you do. Process of elimination. you don't have internet connect, it is really, really difficult to try and find an injection pump for 7.1 IDI, 7.3, excuse me, 7.3 IDI. Well, that's it for this trip right now. Here I am. Another rolls can hardly. Can hardly roll down the road. Doing it the hard way. The best I can. To enjoy freedom and liberty while we still have it. You know, there's not going to be a lot of stuff like this left anymore. It's all going to be tracted over because they found some uranium there, or maybe there's some oil there, or whatever the reason was that President Obama tried to steal 600,000 acres of public land and seized it, made monuments out of it. Well, Trump's president now, and he's saying he's going to look into it. He's going to look into it. Well, President Trump, as far as anybody else can hear my voice, I look at it this way. The state and the respective counties where that public land used to be needs to be there. Needs to be there for the people that reside there. If there's if there's gold there, let the state decide whether they want to come up off of it and who's going to be coming up off of it. If there's uranium there, let it be Americans that are going to take it instead of the Russians. That's what we got going on right now. If someone's living on a ranch someplace and they own the property and have owned it for years, why seize it, Obama? Take it away from them and make it a monument so that they can't do anything on it. That's called a Nebuchadnezzar. That's what Muslims do. Give us our land back. Give us our country back. When I was a kid growing up, places like this were abundant and people could enjoy them. Nobody was out there trying to burn down bridges. I mean, stuff happens. This is a great country. I want it back. I'm too old and I'm only one guy. But I'll tell you what. We need to get this country back. We need prosperity? Yes. We need to kick these foreigners off of our ground, off our land, that is raping the land in their mining operations, in their logging operations, and all the things that they do, that they don't have to answer to the EPA or anybody, because they're a foreign country, they're a foreign identity, they're here on a treaty allowed by the Secretary of State. I wonder who let that go. I think we all know who that lady was in charge of her flying monkeys. I'm not going to even mention her name. Let's get this country back. Let's get it back out here, and let's get some people out here where we can enjoy it. because if you don't, the reason why I call these things on the escape from the plantation of uninhabitation, because they want you living in an apartment complex, so that if anybody gets out of line, they just walk in one day and drop a match. Poof, you're all gone. It ain't going to bother them a bit. Poof, you're all gone. That's Agenda 21. That's one of the parts of it. A small part, but it's still there. Okay. Just enjoying the peace and the quiet, calming myself down now. Someplace that's wonderful. More updates yet to come. Keep your eyes open for them, folks, because I can only do so much. I don't have constant Wi-Fi or way to get on the internet and send these videos out. So keep your eyes open for them, okay? Until next time, may God bless.